Remember when you bought that thing and thought to yourself, why did I buy that? That gadget that could change your life, or that buy now Amazon purchase, or when you bought everything you needed for your new hyperfixated hobby and spent way too much. Sound familiar? Welcome to the club. Today I'll be discussing that very phenomenon known as impulse spending and why our ADHD brains are susceptible to it. ADHD is sort of like an indecisive bouncer at a club, allowing some people in and sending others away. Now the club in this analogy is the reward. So it's the dopamine or ADHD person's one job is to get into this club on a Friday night and have a boogie. Ergo, delivering a reward. But when you see this bouncer sending so many people away, the motivation to get into the club decreases. So then you move to other places. In this analogy, you go to other bars and pubs, whatever. So the four biggest causes of impulse spending are stress, boredom, hyperfixations, and fantasy self-spending. So let's look at all of them individually. Stress. This one's pretty self-explanatory. You get stressed out and you buy something to make yourself feel better. So you've had a stressful day at work or school or university, and so you go online and you scroll through clothing apps, or you go on Deliveroo and you go, I just want something to cheer me up, and you spend way too much in the moment to give you that little boost of dopamine and cheer yourself up. Ergo, spending. Boredom, also pretty self-explanatory. You get bored, you're seeking something to make you less bored, whether that's in usual cases, if you're like doom scrolling on social media, or you play a video game, but it can also come out in a way of impulse spending, where you go online and you buy something to stop yourself being bored. Whether that's an in-app purchase on a video game, or you buy clothing, or you again buy something like off a Deliveroo. The third impulse spending is hyperfixations. So when you get that new hobby, so you buy all the equipment you need, and you buy all the gear and instruments, if it's a musical instrument, something like that. You buy everything you need, you get fully kitted up, and you go, now I can do my hyperfixation. But then realistically, how long does that new hobby or interest actually last? Maybe it's a few weeks, a few months, but then it always ends with a pile of guilt, in the essence of all the equipment sat in the corner that you no longer use anymore, and you feel guilty about it, and that makes you stressed, and then you buy something else, and it's a vicious cycle. And the fourth one, which I'm very guilty of, and I'm assuming you probably are too, it's fantasy self-spending. So this is when you spend money on buying things for the version of yourself you want to become, or you think you will become. Because in this moment, you're motivated to be that person. So you buy a new planner and some pens to go along with it, because you assume, yeah, future me is going to suddenly become way more organized and I'm going to get stuff done. So I need my planner to keep track of everything I'm going to do. Or you buy workout equipment, for example, because you want to get, you see yourself, you're going to be in better shape, you know, big muscles, six-pack, big bum, whatever it is. And you go, but I can't always make it to the gym, or I get stressed out when I go to the gym. So I'll pay for all the equipment and I'll keep it in my house or flat. And then it's right there next to me, so I've got no excuse to get fit and healthy. But then again, it often leads to a few days, few weeks of maybe consistently working out, and then you miss a few days, and then again, it's a pile of guilt in the corner that you no longer use. So what are some practical solutions to dealing with this impulse spending to stop you spending so much? Two simple things that I do and recommend that you do too. Firstly, identify your spending trigger. So when you're about to buy something impulsively, stop and ask yourself, am I buying this because I'm stressed, bored? Am I hyperfixating on something? Am I hunting for dopamine? Or am I currently just trying to change the way I feel just now? Just by stopping and asking yourself that question, it sort of interrupts your automatic spending habits. So instead of the usual pay with Apple Pay, done, oh, did I actually need that? Instead of asking the question after, you simply ask it before. And it allows your sort of working memory to go, yeah, actually, we don't actually really need that. And it's good that you can identify this trigger. So in the future, if you're feeling stressed again or bored or whatever, you can go, oh, this is the way I felt last time and I bought something. Okay, maybe I shouldn't. But if after you've identified your trigger, you still feel like you need to buy whatever it is, then do the second method, which is simply wait 24 hours before you buy it. You've survived up until this point without using the thing that you want to buy, so you can last one more day. Because just waiting that one day, you'll often realize that you never really needed it in the first place. You just sort of wanted it to feel something. The motivation to get that thing goes, and then you go, I didn't really need that. So if you find this item, you're gonna buy it, just add it to your wish list or screenshot it, save it somewhere, and then come back to it the next day. And if you still want it and you still feel like you really need it, then go ahead and buy it. So by using these two methods, you save a lot of money. Money that you don't realize you saved. So a fun little thing you can do as well is whenever you want to make that impulse purchase and you end up not doing it, what to do is take a little note of how much money you would have spent on that purchase and write it down somewhere in your notes on a notebook, whatever. And then keep track just throughout like a month or a week. Just keep track of how much money you would have spent, and then by the end of the month, you'll see you're actually making progress. Because if you don't see the progress you're making, you'll just sort of see it as stopping yourself from having those nice things that you wanted, and you won't realize how much money you're actually saving. So by doing that little trick as well, just keeping a note of how much money you've saved, by the end of it, it's sort of like a nice little pat on the back. It's like, well done for not wasting all your money. And then you can put it towards whatever else you want to do. Even as a reward, all the money you've saved, you could, at the end of the month, you could either put into savings or you could add like some to a dopamine budget. So it's like a well done at the end of the month. This is the money you've saved and that's your reward. You can spend it on something else if you want. I'd recommend splitting it like half and half into savings or however much you want. But yeah. Bearing in mind, I'm not a financial advisor, I'm not a professional or have a degree. These are just simple methods that I've used to help save me money. And so far it's working, so I thought I'd share it with you and hopefully it can work for you too. But if you take nothing else away from this video, take this little nugget of advice. The goal is not to become someone that doesn't spend any money on anything fun anymore. The goal is simply to create enough space between the urge to buy something and the actual moment that you buy it. Because then you actually are making a conscious decision to buy that thing instead of just buying it impulsively. So, all right, good luck. I'll see you in the next one.